Hello all, welcome back to the next video. So in this video, we'll be covering the previous project part as we were exploring the LangChain. Okay, so let's see now. Let me open my project. That project name is chat multiple documents. So till now, what we have seen different functionality of the LangChain. Okay, so today also we are going to deep dive some more concepts which we use from the LangChain and how we can have the proper use of the functionality of the LangChain in our code and what happens by using those things. So see now what the things we covered yesterday. So yesterday what we saw the recursive character text splitter. We saw its use, why it is necessary, why we use it. And through this we have seen the simple example. Along with this we go through the chunk size, chunk overlap, what is the concept, and we have done the simple code as well. Then we move to the embedding, Google Generative AI embedding. As I mentioned yesterday, that it depends on us which embedding we are using. There's embedding for OpenAI embedding as well. There's Google Generative AI embedding. Then whatever things you are using, it depends on you which embedding you want to use. Okay, so we are taking it from the LangChain itself. There were the commands. Yesterday we run that all the commands, and also we install the particular things. Then we move on and we see the embeddings, which are the different models of the embeddings and why we use those models and their reference. Also, I provided with you. Okay, these were the links which I provided. Then the next part, what we have discussed, that is a very important. Many people you got confused there, which was the FAST. FAST. What FAST stands for? Facebook AI Similarity Search. Okay, what was its purpose? Why we use it? So the simple thing I gone through with you was that the vector store. Remember the thing that is a vector store. Whatever things we do, that is your text splitting, chunk size, and the embeddings. These all combined together in the vector store. Means we give the proper indexing to the particular generated embeddings as well as the chunks. So at uh, means we all gone through this particular concept, and after running the code, I also demonstrated you what the things we are getting as output. All the particular text, character, as well as word get splitted into the different vectors. We get their value as well in the vectors. Okay. So this was the third part. And the fourth part, today we'll be discussing. Let me open my code as well. So you can see the code. We completed recursive character text splitter. Then we gone through the Google generative embeddings, AI embeddings. Then we gone through this bias. After that, today what we will be going to cover is that chat Google generative AI as well as question answering. What is this thing? And the prompt template, which we are already discussed, but today what it is in the form of a LangChain, what functionality does the LangChain provide? Let's see. So see in the code itself here. Let me take you through first thing, that is our what we are seeing now, that is a chat that is your LangChain Google Gen AI chat Google generative AI. So see now here a very simple example in front of you. You can see what the thing is written. Imagine you have a big box of crayons and you want to create a picture. Okay, it is an example. Each crayon represents a piece of information or a tool you can use. So imagine that you have big box of crayons. So crayons means colors, different colors to create a picture, and each crayon is representing a piece of information. So each crayon is having a particular information or a tool you can use. So let's say you want to draw a sunny day. So if you want to draw a sunny day, to do this, you may pick a yellow crayon. Okay, we will be taking a yellow crayon. For the sun, a blue crayon for the sky. So for sun, you will be taking a yellow crayon, and for the sky, you will be going to take a blue crayon. Okay, and a green crayon for the grass. For the grass part, you will be taking a green crayon. Okay, so this is a particular match to the particular color, particular object you can say. So why I'm taking this example? There is a reason. So see, let's go more in depth in it. So the big box of crayon, what it represents, the extensive set of data. So in big box of crayon, you will be having a multiple colors, different colors. So what is it? It is an extensive set of what? Data and tools, data crayon, data. Its example as a generative AI means what it is telling you that the big box of a crayon represents the extensive set of the data and tools that a generative AI, like Google Generative AI, has access to. means a very simple. Again, let me explain you the set of a crayon, multiple set of crayon itself is the Google Generative AI. What it means, it have access to all the things. That's the simple thing it is trying to explain you. Means it Google Generative AI have all the access of all the things. Means it have the large data set and all these things. Whatever you want, you can do it. So here also it is written that each crayon represent different types of information. So and or capabilities that the AI can use. So you can see we are comparing the example of crayon and the picture with the generative AI to making the things easier for you. So when you use the crayon to create your picture, you are essentially combine different pieces of information to generate something new. So whenever someone visit any particular thing, suppose someone asks any question, so what the generative AI do, it tries to collect information from different sources, whatever things it have. Okay. So you can see similarly what the thing is written. Google Generative AI works similarly by using its vast knowledge and tools to create or generate response based on the input it receives. The same thing what I tell you now. Whenever any question or any response the Google Generative AI want to generate, so it is having some vast knowledge as well as tools. So it create on the basis of similarity. Whatever similar information it will be getting, it will be generating on that basis. So that's the reason we are inputting LangChain. From LangChain Google Gen AI, we are inputting Chat Google Generative AI. So when you hover on it, you can see the information you will be getting. To use, you must have Google API key. Okay, and this is the thing you mentioned that this particular thing example how it can be used. So suppose there is a write me a ballad about LangChain. So in this way, you can invoke the chat. Invoke the chat. This is the way that chat Google Generative AI works. So in our code, the main code of multiple PDF, you can say where this particular functionality is used. It is used here where load the Q&A model. When we are going to load our Q&A model, question and answer model, there the model is selected as a Gemini Pro. It depends on you which model you want to use. And the main thing matters is the temperature. Temperature 0.3, what does it define? A very important question. Many people will ask you what is the concept of a temperature here. So let me take you through the very good thing because it's a very important question for you. Many people don't know what is the concept of a temperature. Okay, why we define the temperature? Why it is a 0.3, not a 0.4, 0.5? So see, it's depend on hit and trial basis. It depends on the output we are getting. So see now, temperature 0.3. Okay, let me copy this part itself. So let me prompt it to the ChatGPT and I will ask the ChatGPT, what is the temperature concept here? So see, low temperature means the model will produce more deterministic and focused response. Means it will be to the point answers. Okay. Medium temperature means it will be balancing creativity. Means OpenAI or Gemini will try to add some relevant and some logical or will be verified. Means very valid answers it will be generating. Something new it will be generating related to the context. And if you provide one directly, so here see what happens. The model will produce more random and creative response. It will be more creativity. Okay. So it depends on us to what we want to set. So in my case, I have set 0.3. You try with the 0.4, 0.5. See what the response, what type of answers you are getting. Okay. That's the main thing. That is the temperature. Okay. So here see a definition is written hyperparameter that controls the randomness or creativity of the model response. Okay. This is the thing where we deal with the temperature. Okay, I hope it is clear now for you. So now we are creating a prompt with defined template. So this is the next part how we will be defining the prompt template, and after that we will be loading the QA chain. So let me move to the next part. Let me open my LangChain.txt. Here also see I have specified the particular things for you in a very nice way. That is Google Generative Chat Google Generative AI. See what the thing is written here. Let me close the terminal. The purpose of this class provides an interface to interact with Google Generative AI model for chat-based application. A very simple thing. Okay. It provides an interface for us. It provides the interface. It provides the model information, temperature, so we can have a proper interface for the chat-based application. And here also the using code is provided. It is mentioned that initializes chat model that will be used for generating response, which is our Gemini Pro, and based on provided prompts and context. Based on provided prompts and context means whatever will be our prompt and the context, that is our PDF file. Okay, I hope it is clear now. So see now, let me go through the next part, that is load QA chain. You can see in app.py we have also imported a load QA chain. Now what is this load QA chain? Here also some things are mentioned related to do that. You can hover it and check it. These are some parameters in load QA chain. In our code where we have mentioned load QA chain, let's go there. You can see here we are loading the QA chain. Okay, these are some parameters. From that we are using what chain type we are using str is equal to stuff. Let me explain you what is this QA chain. Okay, so what is this QA chain? Purpose of this QA chain is that this function load a question answering chain. Whenever you are questioning and whatever the answer is coming, it will be going to load that question answering chain, and which will be a sequence of operation that takes in a question and the context, process them and output an answer. A simple thing, whenever a user providing the question, that question will be going to process and it will be getting the answer from the context and the output is generated. Very simple thing, and it will be working in a sequence. That's why it is mentioned as load QA chain. We are going to load the QA chain. Okay, and here you can see the code, what is particular code is written in this fashion, and set up the QA chain using the chat model and specific prompt template. If you want to know more about this, just go through the GPT and provide it. And let me ask you why we are selecting chain type as a stuff. Why we are selecting chain type as a stuff? See now, what it refers. It refers to a specific way of processing input and generating answer. Okay, so here you can see is a particular configure where the model receives all the necessary information. It will be the context, it will be the document in one go. Okay, stuff it together and then process it to generate an answer. A simple and very easiest thing written in front of you. Okay, this is a QA chain, a series of steps of component design to take an input, question, process it, and produce an answer using a language model. So see whatever things I am mentioning again and again, same answers what the GPT is also explaining, because the concepts need to be clear. The same thing we are doing again and again. Chain type defines the structure and approach using the QA. QA question answer chain to handle the data and generate the response. I hope now this point is also clear. That is the load QA chain. Further moving to the prompt template. So see now, what is this prompt template? Prompt template, earlier we have seen that what the way we are providing the prompt in the previous three projects, there were the different way. Okay, we were providing the prompt directly. Now here we can say we are using the LangChain functionality and we are we are creating a proper prompt. So you can see what the thing is written. This class help in defining the structure of prompt that will be sent to each language model. So it will be directly sending to the Gemini Pro, which is our language model. Okay, whatever prompt you provide, it will be directly going to send to the model, language model. So here is the use of that code. Create a template for formatting the context and question into a prompt for the chat model. So see in the code here itself, this is our prompt template. Okay, you can design your own prompt template. It is not necessary to copy this. Okay, see what the thing is written here. Answer the question as detailed as possible from the provided context. Make sure to provide all the details. If the answer is not in the provided context, just say answer is not available in the context. Don't provide the wrong answer. I hope you got the point. You can frame at your end if you want to frame something new or better. Okay, you can edit it. So moving further, so we have covered all the basic things as well as the requirements of the code, I think. Let me check langchain.txt again. So now let's go with the coding of our application. Let me explain you the code of our application. So see here now, purpose and workflow of the application. What is the purpose of our application? PDF processing. The user upload PDF files. The text file is extracted from the PDF using PDF reader. The text is extracted. Sorry, the text is extracted. How the text is extracted, I will be going to show you. Then the Extracted text is split into the chunk using recursive character text splitter, which we know how it works. Okay, so this is the first part. Let's see in the code. So we are using PyPDF2 library in which we are inputting the PDF reader. So we want to read the PDF. That's the reason we are using that library. Okay, it is used to read the PDF. So here is the function for it. You can see function to extract. Sorry, uh, there was something lagged in between. No worries. Function to extract text from PDF document. So see now. So the function tells that get PDF text. We are reading the PDF and we are getting the text from it. So we are using loop there because we want to read the PDF whole document, and we are using the PDF reader class. You can see the object in front of you, and its information is available, and we are extracting the text, and the text is returning, and the same text which is returning here, we are passing it to the chunk. We are passing it to get the chunks from the text. Okay, the text can be huge, so we want small chunks. We are passing to the chunking part, that is to the recursive character text splitter. A very simple thing. Okay, a basic functionality. We are using the PDF reader here, and we are passing our PDF. Where is the next part? Let me open. Yeah. So next thing is vector store creation. Yesterday we focused a lot on this part. To see, the text chunks are converted into embedding using Google Generative AI embedding. So the text chunks are we are converting them into the embeddings. So after converting them into the embeddings, this embedding are stored in a FIS vector store, a vector shop. It's stored in the vector shop, which is saved locally. How locally? See in the code how it is saved in locally. When you are going to run your code, you will be getting a FIS index generated in the your corner in the local folder. Okay, in which folder you are working, in that folder the FIS index will be generated. So it will be very easy for the um, searching because it will be going through the index. See now in the code, where is that part? This is the part which is already explained, which is of recursive character text splitter. Then this is the part where we get a file index. You can see a proper commenting is mentioned. Comments are added. Create embedding using Google Generative AI. Create a file vector show from text chunks. Save the vector. Store locally. In this way, the vectors are stored in the local. Here is the thing. Okay. I hope this part is clear to all. Let's move to the next part. User interaction. This is the thing which we are already doing in all the code, but some additional parts are added. Now see what are the additional things. So what are these things? Let me read for you. The user input a question, then the stored vector is loaded. The stored vector is loaded, and a similarity search is performed to find the most relevant text terms related to the question. Similarity search. Whenever you see similarity search, then remember the thing that is bias vector store. Whenever your vector store is loaded, then the similarity search is performed to find the most relevant text chunks related to the question. A question answering chain is set up using what? Chat Google Generative AI. I explained in this video. We start the video with this part only. We need an interface for the chat. So who set up this? The setup is done by Chat Google Generative AI, and with that load QA chain. Load QA chain. Why we load the QA chain? Because we need a proper question answering system. Whenever question is provided, it will be searching in the particular context or the given document, and the answer will be getting. The whole things will be happening in the chain. That's why it's called as a QA chain. Okay. The QA chain processes the question and the relevant text chunks to generate a detailed answer. The same thing is mentioned in this part. I hope it is clear. Now see, in the code how this all things are working. This is a prompt template, a basic prompt template written in front of you to get the answer. Context means your context. What will be the context? That is a PDF which is converted into the chunks. Then the vectors, that is your embedding, and the question asked by the user and the answer generated. This is the format. Then this same thing again, Chat Google Generative AI model we are using Gemini Pro. Then prompt template, this is our prompt template. We are passing this prompt template here. Input variable will be the context. Where is your context? See, where is your context? This is your chunks. We are passing here context as well as question. Where this context and question coming from? This is your context and this is your question. We are taking it from the prompt template when the user will be going to enter. Then this thing all will be going to load at QA chain, and the mod means will be going to load in the QA chain with the model and the prompt. You can see model is provided, then chat type is stuff together, all will be working together. Then prompt is the above given prompt, all are combined, and finally we are returning the chain. The all things are working in the chain. You can see in the name of the LangChain, the thing is mentioned chain. Okay, it seems to be easy now for you. Then moving ahead, we are using the user input function. So what this function do? To see now, same this function. First it takes that. Let me take you through the comments. Function to handle user input and generate a response. So what we are doing, create embedding using Google Generative AI. Done. This part we discussed. Why we take embedding 001. You can go with embedding 002, 003, 004. Depends on you. Okay. Check their functionality and all. Then load the previously saved files vector store with dangerous deserialization enable. So what is this thing? Deserialization enable. You need to go through this part as well. Okay. The reason is, if you want to read those files, you need to make this part as a true. Okay. You need to make this part as a true, because see what the thing is written. To load up previously saved files, vector store with dangerous serialization enable, you would typically follow this step. So the steps are, these steps means files pickle. What is this pickle? You can see whenever files index is generated, we get a pickle as well as the index.files file. Okay, these are the things what we are getting. So we need to enable the option as a true. So see, the whole detail is provided, but we don't want to go through this all. Just the important part what I want to explain you was this: using pickle for serialization declaration can be dangerous if you load data from untrusted sources, as it can execute arbitrary code. Okay, so you need to remember this part. So that's the reason we are allowing deserialization as a true. Okay, we are creating new DB as the name as files index. You can see that it is getting generated as well. Search for similar document in the vector store based on the user question. So we are taking using the functionality of similarity search. You can see new db.similarity search user question. So whatever we'll be going to search, we'll be going to search from the created database here. Then chain, get conversion chain. Whatever functions we have created above here, the same functions we are calling in the main user input. So it will be getting easier for us. That's the reason we are coding modular coding. All the functions, whatever we have created earlier, we are calling all the functions in the main function. Okay. Hope you all learned the concept of object-oriented programming. That's the thing we are doing here. After doing all these things, input document docs, question user question, return only output, that is will be going to true, because only we want to return output, not else anything. Okay, where this doc stand for the your similarity search. Here question user what will be going to provide the question. ht.write streamlit functionality, ht.write streamlit functionality. In your application you will be going to see the reply part. Okay, then yeah, done. We are done with the application. This much is the only part of the application. Okay, this much. Then the below part is of the designing, making the interface, main function to run the Streamlit app. We know all these things. We are already discussing that set page config, page title, chat PDF, then header chat with PDF using Gemini. You can do whatever you want, but I have explained you lot many times. Use GPT. If you are good in a prompt, giving prompt, prompt engineering, have a more better interface. Just don't copy of mine. Okay, then user question, instead of text input, ask a question from PDF files. Then user will be going to ask question, user input. Then it will be going to provide the menu in the side where it will be saying that upload it, because user will be going to upload PDF. So we need that type of a functionality as well. So uploader, file uploader is the functionality. And we have access multiple files. So we can chat with a multiple PDF as well. You can provide 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, whatever PDF you want, you can provide there. Whenever the user hits submit, it will be going to process the PDF. Then it will be going to show the status as done. But before processing, in the processing stage, this all things will be going to done. The thing is that chunking, vector store. these are the things which will be going to done. So on that basis, we will be getting the results. Okay. I have now flow code is clear to all. A very simple code in front of you. Okay. No worries. Because we are focused on the each and every part. We covered all the functionality and their uses. Why we need to use them and what is the necessary of it. Okay. So let me zoom out and we'll be going to run the code now. Okay. I will be showing you the output. So suppose, let me activate my environment, Streamlit run app.py. So after running, you can see my code is running. So see this type of interface I got. So let me upload some PDF I have. I'm uploading this PDF as well as this PDF. So you can see I'm uploading two PDFs here. Submit and processing, because it is an application based on you can upload multiple PDFs and you can ask question on that basis. Yesterday also I have shown you some cases where we are not getting the answer. But remember, this is all based on the hit and trial basis. Okay, you need to adjust some temperature. You need to see the chunk size. You need to see the chunk overlap. Okay. Yesterday the code which I explained you was little bit different by today's code, and that's the reason I'm taking you through all the basics. You need to have some hit and trial basis. You need to learn how these things are working in the background. Okay, so basic processing is done. Let me open that PDF as well. So I have the PDF uploaded was generative AI with LangChain. Generative AI with LangChain. You can get this PDF on Google as well. No worries. So see, this is the PDF. So what is this understanding LLMs? Okay, let me copy this part. What is understanding? We will ask to our bot what is understanding LLMs. Simple question, whatever you want, you can ask. So I asked this question, and this question was from which PDF? Generative AI with LangChain. Okay. So see, the context does not mention anything about understanding LLM, so I cannot answer this from the provided context. You can see I'm getting the error, but the thing is available. What's the reason might be? Anyone? So it depends on the questions how you ask, and always I tell you that see what the prompt template you are providing. Okay, what the prompt template you are providing, is it right or not? Okay, what the prompt template you are providing. So see now, if I ask the generative AI with LangChain, okay, so I will be asking what is generative AI. Hit enter. Let's see what the output we will be getting. Generative AI refers to the algorithm that can generate novel text and these all things. Okay, we are getting the answer. Then let me ask what are generative models? You see, I'm asking from the PDF, and let's see what the answer I'm getting. Okay, so one thing I can do now for you, as I promised, I will be explaining you prompt engineering. I'm copying this code. I'm going to my GPT. I'm pasting here, and I'm telling that the above code is not providing me the accurate result from the above code is not providing me the accurate result from the given PDF. Let me know the reason. Let me know the reason and provide me updated code. See now what the thing will be getting. There can be several reasons this kind of code might be providing accurate PDF. Reason is incorrect text extraction. Yes, it can be that thing. Suboptimal text chunking, then embedding and vector store from template. You can see the reasons I already tell you yesterday again, and today I'm also telling. These are the reasons why we are not getting the accurate result. So you need to work on that part. So here I'm getting a little bit updated code. What the things it is updating? Let's see what it is updating now. So basically, in YouTube videos, what they do, they provide that PDF which is answering accurately. But we need to see what are the reasons we are facing. Okay, simplified and clarified the prompt to improve model guidance. Ensure proper function call. Okay, then reduce chunk size. It is reduced. It reduces the chunk size as well. Okay, some updates are done in this code. Now let's see what the results we are getting now. I will be going to copy and paste here the same code. Let me save it. Let me stop my Streamlit application, and I will be running the same app now again. This time again I will be uploading both the PDFs, Google AI, Generative AI with LangChain, the Generative AI with LangChain, and we'll be asking the same question again. Okay. So see this time what the output will be getting to us or not. Let's check. So it is processing. Let it process. Till that time we will see some questions that we can answer. This was the question. What part is covered under? You can ask in that way. Let the PDF first process properly. So as you can see the PDF is too large, that is 361 pages. That's the reason it is taking too much time to process, because at the background it is first converted into the text, then chunking, then vector embedding, then to store it in a vector store. Not many things are, operations are going on. So I am asking you what part is covered in the understanding understanding LLM section. I can ask this question now. Let's see what answer we will be getting now. The answer is not available in the context. So you can see it is not able to get that part, which is understanding LLMs. So if I just type understanding LLM, see what we are getting, if we are getting or not. So see, it is not able to get that part as well. Okay, the PDF is too huge, so we need to make our code. We need to work on the text size and chunking and all these things. But if when I ask simple things to it, like project editor, okay, project editor, hit enter. You know, okay, it's not working in your project manager. Tushar Gupta. So see, for some cases it's working, for some cases it's not working. What will be the reason? I need to check. Okay, author of the book, author of the book. It depends on the chunking and this all things. Okay, brain offer. Okay, it's getting. So one thing I can do now, I just let me ask it provide me the summary. Provide me the summary of the PDF. Let's see what we are getting. Answer is not uh, aesthetic available in the context. So what can I do for you now? Let's do one thing. Copy this much huge name, and let me write in this way. Now hit enter. See what we are getting. So these are the different use cases, test cases we need to handle. So you can see I'm not getting this. The answer is not available in the context. Okay. One thing I can do now for you is that again go to the GPT. Go to the GPT. Provided code is not giving me answers from the PDF. Always getting the not available message, even the context is in the PDF available. Okay. To see what the GPT tell us now. So it is telling that code is not means it is driving it properly and this all. So it will be providing us the updated code. Again, it will be going to update this correct text extraction, effective chunking, accurate embedding. So it is again working on the hit and trial basis. This time, see what the chunk size it is making. Tweet the text given to the 200 characters into 200 characters overlap. Okay, some updated things are updating. It is now. See now. Uh, some debugging. It is also doing some debugging part as well. Let's see. Let's see. Debugging, if it is doing debugging, means it will be going to taking us to all the things what the code is doing to get an accurate result. To bring the raw response from the QA chain before displaying the final reply. Okay, see now, selecting this part, going here, pasting it here, enter, stopping my application. This is a part I want to explain you. That's the reason I'm taking the code more deeper and deeper for you. The part which I want to explain you was now this part. See, what is that part? That is your debugging. Okay, that's the reason I'm taking you to the whole code. If you know how the debugging works, then it will be a really good part for you. See now, you will be getting your messages as well as chunking and all these things, because we are printing all the thing now. Okay, directly taking you to the final code is a different thing, but doing all these things are the different things. Let me run it again. Where is my PDF? Let me upload a PDF. PDF. So I have uploaded the PDF name as Google Gemini. So you can see now here extracted text is in front of you. This is the whole text. Then this is the text chunk in front of you. What is the text chunk? Here is the chunking of text are done. So this is the reason why I am taking you to all this part. I can provide you the final code as well, but that is not the good thing, because you should know how the chunking, vector store, how this all things work. Okay, you can see the message as well as done at the end. Okay, now now Google Gemini PDF. Okay, let me open now Google Gemini PDF. Google Gemini PDF. Where is Google Gemini PDF? This is a Google Gemini PDF. So if I ask him now, what is Google Gemini? Let let us ask what is Google Gemini and hit enter. So you can see what the output I am getting. It is a retrieved document. Okay, no need to worry. Original answer is this much only, which is coming from here as it is. As it is, this answer we are getting now. That's the reason we do the debugging of the code. Okay, see now, this is the output text. If you want to see what the retrieve document does, these all things are done. And see, you will be not able to read as well. Okay, and this is the final output what we are getting. I hope it is clear now. That's the reason I want to explain you this concept, and let me now take you to the ChatGPT. See what the ChatGPT have done. ChatGPT have done that it is doing debugging. Okay, debugging means it is printing all the things what the GPT is doing. You see what the thing is, it is a debugging. Extracted text. Yes, we are getting the extracted text. See what where is the extracted text? Where is the extracted? Okay, here we get extracted text. If I submit and process it again, you can see we will be getting the extracted text. then text chunking, then we will be getting documented travel and the chain response, the debug response, this four debugging we are getting. So you can say extracted text, this is the extracted text, then the chunking, this is chunking, and when I ask question, then this is required document result, and then the debug response. I hope the background working, how the chunking, how the extraction, and how this is happen, you are able to know. Nobody will teach you this much in depth. Okay, let me now do one thing. Let me instead of debug code, we will be move to the original simple code. Okay, now see here what I will be doing now. Let me save it, and again I'm repeating. If you want to get good answers and all this thing, depends on the temperature as well, prompt template as well. Then your chunking size. These are the different parameters you need to deal with. Okay, and also depends on the PDF size, how large the PDF is. So on that basis, we are doing the chunking. The reason I was not getting the accurate reason for the big size PDF, that there is a chunking. Okay, please note all these points. You see in front of you, we'll be uploading the PDF Gemini image analysis application, and one more PDF I will be uploading of our, that is Google Gemini. Two PDFs are here in front of you. Okay, it says request for status code. See what is happening. It links in this offline. Okay, something is missing on in our code. Let me check. Was this the code? Let me save and run it again. Simulate on app.py. Let's see now what the results we are getting. Those files, Gemini image analysis, and the second PDF, Google Gemini image analysis. Open. See now we are not getting that error. Sorry, I was not. I didn't show my code as I was taken through the debugging for you. So it was all working for one PDF, and it was showing me the error status code as well. Now it will be not showing that thing. Now I'll be submitting and we'll be getting the response. By mistakenly, I've commented one of the functionality. That's why it is not pre-processing or working on that PDF. So you can see done. Here you'll be getting some warning. No need to worry of the warning. Ignore it. Then let us ask some questions like key features of Google Gemini. If I ask this question, key features of Google Gemini, and I know this is in my PDF, let's see what it will be going to retrieve from it. There are some key features. Okay, enhanced learning and adoption integration with Google services. Enhance, enhance. Okay, enhanced learning adoption and integration with Google services. If I ask him key features of Google Gemini, explain me in depth. It depends on question, how the question you ask as well. Okay, see now. Okay, the same thing I'm getting is that key features of Google Gemini explain me in depth. It is not able to get that point. So if I ask him this way, what are the key features of Google Gemini? List them down. Okay, potential application of Google Gemini. You can say it is providing one, two, three, four. These are the list which are the provided in the PDF as well. Suppose I am providing potential application of Google Gemini. Provide me the list. I can ask in this way. Provide me the list of. When I enter, see now, it will be generating the answer. Okay, these are the four different things, and yes, that's the answers we are getting. Okay, now let's go to the image analysis PDF as well. Image analysis PDF. Image analysis PDF. See now, Gemini image analysis application. Gemini image analysis application. Let me provide as it is to the our bot. see what the thing which is giving us. So see, this is a very basic version of our PDF reader. Okay, we can have a very nice PDF reader, a very in depth. You can see now it is giving the basic answer because we have done only the basic coding. It can handle the PDFs of minimum 1 to 10 pages. But if you want to work with the large PDF, what can we do? As mentioned, you need to work with that four parameters, different. And this is the work of yours to do more research and solve. Suppose I ask, let me ask him, image display. What is, sorry, what is code? What is code for image display? See now what it will be getting. We are getting output or not. Let's see. So we have got something like this, which is written here as well, something. Okay, but not that much accurately. Okay, not that much accurately, but yeah, we got something. So you can see how it is retrieving the PDF and detailed insights. If I provide me connect with me, see now what the thing we are getting. Are we getting links and all? Let's check. The next question will be providing ethical consideration as well. Yes, we are getting link and this all good, but not in a proper format. So for that, you need to work on a prompt template. Where prompt template for more accurate results, work on the chunking. For more better results, work on what? Chunking, and temperature, a prompt template. Okay. Suppose I ask summary. Let me check. Provide me the summary of Google Gemini. Let's see if we are getting output or not. I don't know if it's getting its context or not. If it is getting the context of a question what we are asking, then it will be going to provide the answer. You can see we are getting the answer. Now if I ask, provide me the summary of Google Gemini image analysis application. You know, when I hit enter, I will be getting the output. If it is getting the part of it. Yeah, I'm getting. So I hope this was all about the chat with PDF using Gemini. But remember, this is not a full-fledged application. This is a basic version of it. Slowly, we'll be learning in depth what are the more functionality can be added and how on the previous functionality like the prompt template, your temperature, then your chunking, how we can have more better results. Okay. So this was just a basic overview of chatting with the PDF using your Gemini API or the Google Gemini model. I hope you like this video and you enjoyed the different parts and how I deal with the errors and how I gone through the debugging. I hope you enjoyed this part. If you enjoyed, please let me know through the comment section. And we will be meeting next weekend with the next project. Till that time, have a good day. Bye bye. We will be going to meet in the next session. Keep learning. Happy learning. Bye.